Hi everyone, this is Aimcom here, and where am I at in my project? Let's skim through it. I'm a hobbyist and I'm building a multi-agent generator in very car like compartmentalized, let's say. So I have a home, enterprise builder, solidity master, market analysis agent, candlestick master, light mode, dark mode. And I'll try to keep it to dark mode just for fun. Um, okay, I added from the last video agent name, but yet I just put that there just to kind of to show that I'm going to be. It's not hooked up to the brain. Like if I ask it, for example, a professional letter, and let's you see multi agent generator personalized, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, on what type of agent that you want to kind of produce, um, financial advisor, professional letter. Uh, there's a tiny prompt in here that I put behind the scenes to get it going here, but this could be changed, or add to it and modified because let's just try this out just to show off here. Skim through the home. I'm going to go next to my enterprise builder because I just tweaked a bit on this. I tried to tweak the prompts, make it cleaner, kind of. But I want to show you guys something that I did with the market analysis agent that I'm kind of wow. Ooh, this feels interesting and even fun to do because I'll keep that as a secret for in about 5 6 minutes or so. See, the name's not in yet, so when your dear name, if you want to talk to somebody to create a letter, it would the AI would just literally know that the name of the agent which wrote the script here. So, what is this? Financial advisor agent, investment advice, professional letter. I'm writing to you in regards to real estate investment planning. I am a financial advisor specialized in real estate investment, and I am confident that I can help you make a sound investment decision. Uh, he's talking about real estate because I talked to it about real estate in the past. I understand that you are looking to purchase a type of real estate and that you are in the process of researching and comparing lenders because that's what he told me to do. I recommended that you first determine the type of loan that best suit your needs and then compare rates offered by various lenders. It is important to consider factors such as interest rate, length of loan, any fees or charges that may apply. He's a mentor right now, right? Once you have identified the lender and best meet your needs, and I'm just gonna, not read it all. Let's skip. I hope this information is helpful. Blah blah blah. All right, because I want to skim through. I want to go to my enterprise. Let's go to dark mode. This one here, I still want to tweak a lot to it. Um, I don't think I did anything to it since last time. For new beginners, for newcomers, I mean, not beginners, newcomers to the video. Um, we're talking about like creating an enterprise builder means like I mean Google is an enterprise in a sense. You know, Canadian Tire, McDonald's, and even in the world of finance, the world of development, um, computer software development. There's businesses that are, gaming. Um, so, and I asked ChatGPT to find me um, agents that would conglomerate this to make a functional enterprise, and then gave me out 12 names, and I'm going to keep that there, and I'm going to work on that, and we can add prompts. I'm going to be adding prompts later, um, but step by step. So this one here, let's financial account agent. Let me go. How about this guy? And simple. What is your task? And let's generate that. So just to be quick, I'm going to pause. All right. So what is your task? Oh, big definition here. Um, as a legal and compliance agent, I'm well equipped to help you market your concept. I specialize in leveraging the power of technology to create innovative digital products and services that are tailored to the needs of your target market. And because I've talked to it about with my expertise in Solidity, Sage Master, and NFT Wizard, I can help you mint NFTs, create specialized tokens, build decentralized markets, banking services, and financial services. My approach to product development involves a comprehensive analysis of your concept, followed by an in depth exploration of potential solution. I will work with you to identify your target market and its needs, then create a customized product or service to meet those needs. I will also develop a comprehensive marketing plan to ensure that your product or service reaches its intended audience. I understand the importance of legal compliance when creating new digital products and services. I am familiar with the applications, laws, and regulations, and I have the expertise to ensure that your product or service complies with the applicable legal requirements. I am also experienced in drafting and negotiating contracts, and I can provide advice on copyright and other intellectual property matters. If you are interested in working with me, please let me know, and I will be happy to provide more information about my services. I look forward to hearing from you. Wow, the agent is the agent, right? Solidity Master. We're moving on. Dark mode. All right, what did I do here? I probably tweaked the back end just a bit, not too much. Um, Again, I could choose like NFT wizards, so I got like market creation. But let's stick to Solidity Sage optimization, explain code. Um, what is um, solidity optimization about? Let's try that. Generate. Let's pause this. All right. Solidity optimization is a process of improving the quality of Solidity code by making it more efficient, secure, and reliable. It can involve a variety of techniques such as refactoring and using modifiers and using libraries functions. It can also involve the use of tools such as compilers, statistic analysis tool, and code review tools to ensure that the code is optimized. The goal of Solidity optimization is to reduce gas costs, improve readability, and make the code more secure and efficient. And I'm sure I could tweak the prompt here to get more info. So I'm here, Solidity Master, and this is where it comes a bit more interesting. Okay, so let's go to dark mode. Okay, dark mode. And we have a chart here. And like I had my data here, I decided to put it in the chart and just fetch um, a certain amount of data. And I had started with um, 1 minute in my index. So let's go to so I'm in my C file here, and I'm going to just show you guys something here important that I have to manually change it for now, but later I'm going to probably do a case this or case switch. So um, here it's 1 day, okay, and I'm fetching I'm fetching 500 pieces, 500 days from Binance, but the prompt can't take 500 pieces. I only give it like 13. So I'm giving it 13. So on my chart, as you're going to see here, so let's get it kicking here. So let's use Bollinger Band, and and I worked at the prompts here. So I'll show you folks the prompts here. Trend following report. So let's see here. Yeah. So I built these prompts with the help of ChatGPT 4. So it makes out a nice outcome here. So let's just kick it, and it's oh yeah, there's the chart, and as you can see, June 2, June 1, 2. So there are actual days, right? And but the chart is on a different component here, and I'm actually doing the same thing here. I'm fetching the data, right, 1 day, and I'm changing. Like I'm just gonna go get like 13. Where is it? I can't remember, but I'm just putting in 13 bars. Okay, we have a result here. So okay, analysis of giving trend over. Moving average shows a steady upward trend over a given time period, indicating that the market is bullish state. Okay. The Ishimoku cloud shows a strong bullish trend over a given time period, indicating that the market is strong bullish state. Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band shows a steady upward trend over a given time period, indicating that the market is bullish state. The upper band is also expanding, which suggests that the bullish trend is gaining strength. And this is pretty cool. Now, this is for 1 day, like 13 bars here. Okay, so I could um, modify this to, let's go back to my generate C file. And I'm going to change this to like, I could go like something like 4 hours, let's say, and reduce it. Just like a professional, you start yearly, monthly, and you come down to the minutes to really get fine tuned, right? So I changed it here, and because my component back here chart my candlestick, I gotta do the same thing. So let's see, where did I put it? Right here. So I'm gonna go for H, right, and then save it. And then now, see, do I have 2, 3, 2? I'm just gonna refresh this like that. See, make sure everything is okay, and let's use the pivot point. Let's choose something different. Momentum tracking. Let's see now, what do I have in my prompt? Yes, tweaked it with chatGPT 4. So let's fetch that. It's loading. Okay, June 4. June 4. Yeah, there we go. We got a few June 4, 3, 3, few hours. 4 hours apart here. These are. So I'm now getting a report of what that segment looks like. So that's very interesting, right? So quick, pause. All right, back. Momentum tracking report, June 4th. RSI. The relative strength index for the given data set is showing a strong upward trend. The RSI is currently at 72.2, which is well above the 70 level. That indicates an overbought market. This indicates that the current trend has strong upward momentum. The moving average, convergence, divergence, the MACD for the given data set is also showing a strong upward trend. The MAC is currently at 0.25, which is well above the zero level. That indicates a bullish market. This indicates that the current trend has strong upward momentum. Volume. The volume for the given data set is also showing strong upward trend. The volume is currently at 7,016.041600, which is well above the average. This indicates that the current trend has strong upward momentum. The pivot point. The pivot point for the given data set are showing a strong upward trend. The pivot point are currently at 27,086.41, which is well above the average. This indicates that the current trend has strong upward momentum. Conclusion. Based on an analysis of the RSI, MACD, volume, and pivot point, the trend has strong upward momentum. However, it is important to note that the trend could reverse at any time. Therefore, it is important to monitor data closely and watch for any sign of reversal. So, um, again, very interesting. But I'm going to keep bring it down here. Let's go for 4 hours, 1 day, and 1 hour. Save that. And candles. Oh, I was in candlestick, so I have to go back here, generate, boom. And let's put one here, control, save. And in the future, I'll have just a button here, and then case 1 hour, and okay, so now we're 1 hour, from 4 hours to 1 hour, a report. And yeah, and let's stick, it's like this. Should I try something different here? Momentum tracking, risk management. Did I tweak that one? I did not tweak that one. This is an old tweak because, but I'm still gonna shoot. It's not, because if you look at here, I have a title at the top here. When I ask it momentum, now I'm asking management report. So I made that so every time you click it, I'm always gonna get like a title and the date, on every report. So I didn't do that here, and yeah. So let that. Yeah, you see, I don't have the date up here. I have risk management reporting with kind of smart enough to do that. And it's a pretty long one. So to read all that, it's like it's intensive. Um, I'm just looking quick if I can find. Hmm. The pivot point is very interesting. The pivot point are used to identify potential support and resistance level. The first support level is at, okay, and the first resistance level is gives me a number. The second support level and the second resistance level is the third support. So that's and I'm in the 1 hour now. Risk management strategy, how it assesses like it's interesting that if you notice, okay, format like I got risk management, I got trend, and I didn't change that from the momentum, and it gave me a completely different angle, you know. So we could take and it's all recorded for me, like show conversation. I can. It's always this is the last report right here, so I can fetch it and in my back end, I do fetch it and I reintroduce it, but I paginate um, the conversation. And yeah, there's a few things I do that I could do a whole video on. Um, so I wanted to do one more thing here because I had prepared something to have fun. And with this risk management report, we'll leave it on 1 hour for now. And I prepared a prompt here. So I'm going to take this prompt, control copy, and we'll go into where I put it. It was in the trend following report. I can't remember what I use up here, but let's leave it at. I like the pivot one, and you'll notice I'll take time to show you. It's the same thing. Boom, and let's make this bigger. I don't know if I can do this. All right, let's do this. Okay, and I'll show you at the end here. I say generate a task as a script for a professional TV host who likes to add his own comments in relation with the report that he is publishing. So this is like kind of fun here. So we'll see what that does. And there we go. Boom. That's the old one. Now it's loading. We'll pause. All right. So let's open this up. Let's put this over here. And so, yeah, it's nice. I like it. So we'll see what, let's do this. And let's put it on the speaker.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to bring you the latest trend following report for the financial data from June 3rd to June 4th. Our data shows that the open for June 3rd was 27,071.55, the high was 27,085.51, the low was 27,050.38, and the close was 27,069.22. The volume was 328.659600. On June 4th, the open was 27,127.78, the high was 27,163.94, the low was 27,127.78, and the close was 27,150.45. The volume was 938.243290. To assess the direction and strength of this trend over time, I'm utilizing EMA, SMA, Ichimoku Cloud, and pivot point indicators. Based on these indicators, I can see that the overall trend is slightly upward. The EMA and SMA indicators show that the trend is slowly increasing, while the Ichimoku Cloud and pivot point indicators suggest that the trend is slightly bullish. Overall, the data suggests that the trend is slightly upward and is likely to continue in this direction. However, it is important to keep an eye on the data as it can change quickly. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back with more updates soon.
So, I kind of like this. I really like this. So that's 1 hour. Let's do this one more time. And let's put 30 minutes. Control save there. Oh, there it is. And 30 minutes. Control save. And I think I did a little error. Yeah, no, 30. All right. So, refresh. Let's go to dark mode. We had the pivot point volume. Let's try the Fibonacci retracement with the risk management. No, it's because I didn't prepare my prompt, so I'm going to keep it to the trend. And get that into here. And let's fetch. So that's what that looks like. And do I have... And I've got the trading view chart here. That's 1 day, and we're in 130 minutes, so let's get 30 minutes. And, yeah. It looks like that. June 4th. Talking about 30 minutes, so we're all like 1 day here. 13 times 30 minutes. So it gives you like, projections if you want to. I did it for an hour and it seems like the trend is going to keep kind of going up. So again, I asked it for the trend following report, and this is a pretty big one, but I gotta listen to it. Oh, all right. I don't know what I did, but I pressed too many buttons, so I had to kind of restart everything and to continue on. And I wanted to listen to this. So let's
Welcome to the trend following report as of June 4th, 2023 at 7 a.m. I'm your host, and I'm here to provide you with an in-depth analysis of the current market trends. To assess the direction and strength of the trend, I'm utilizing 3 indicators: exponential moving average, EMA, simple moving average, SMA, and Ichimoku Cloud. Let's start with the exponential moving average, EMA. By looking at the EMA trend line, we can see that the trend has been steadily increasing over the past few hours. The EMA is currently at 27,211.81, which is slightly higher than it was at 6 a.m. Next, let's take a look at the simple moving average, SMA. The SMA trend line has also been steadily increasing over the past few hours. The SMA is currently at 27,214.98, which is slightly higher than it was at 6 a.m. Finally, let's take a look at the Ichimoku cloud. The Ichimoku cloud shows that the trend has been steadily increasing over the past few hours. The cloud is currently at 27,213.14, which is slightly higher than it was at 6 a.m. In addition, I'm also leveraging Fibonacci retracement to further assess the direction and strength of the trend. The Fibonacci retracement shows that the trend has been steadily increasing over the past few hours. Overall, the trend is showing signs of strength and is likely to continue in the same direction. That's all for the trend following report as of June 4, 2023 at 7 a.m. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you found this analysis helpful.
All right. So 30 minutes, 13 bars, it's short, right? And I started with one day. So one day gave me 13, like gave me 2 weeks of of brain data, I guess you can say. So you can't really I wouldn't do a trade with 13 bars with 13 minutes. Even if it says, oh, it's strong uptrend, because that'd be like, okay, it's good for maybe 13 minutes. If I'm analyzing it for hourly bars, like 13 bars, I would like go, okay, maybe I'm good for the next hour, not for the 13 next hours, but for the next hour, you know. So if I'm analyzing 13 minutes, I think I'm good for like 1 or 2 minutes, you know, something like that. No financial advice, folks. I'm just blah, 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 because market strategies I'm touching it right here, like in a very deep sense when I'm talking about strategies, different types of strategies, and because I'm multiplying certain indicators together to do something, right? So, and I'm constantly, I could change the prompt. I could, you know, it's uh, it's it's an experience. I kind of really enjoy this, and I like to show this to other people. Um, this application has certain fees behind it because you have to be hooked up with OpenAI and have yourself an account, and your prompts are tokenized. Like there's a price, like there's a certain amount of token for characters to go through the prompt, and like I've been working for about a month, and I've been plowing at it like pretty hard, or just by one person, and I'm at like $30 a fee here, uh, of prompting in 30 days. So some days it's 50 cents, and some days it's $3. Depending on what I'm shooting at it, and I know that sometimes I'm shooting it hard. I'll go, oh, I'll fix that later, and stuff like that. But you can go on OpenAI docs, uh, clone yourself the project. It starts off with a pet name, and I'm dead serious. You take that file there, the pet name, the generate file, which is, in my code here, I have like so many generates, but it first started with a generate file, right? And an index file, and that's how it starts. So it's easy to give that to ChatGPT and say, well, okay, I want not to name cats. I want to find something else, a code explainer, a plot, a movie plot generator, a book writer, and as I said, I'm like, hey, shit, I want to put everything. So, okay, how am I going to do that? Like multi, and this is how I'm kind of structuring my app. My app is made in a sense that okay, I visualize everything with the front end and everything, but I have the back end, which is in the next index files, .c, like for the files, and the back end, I could reuse the back end to, how to say, like another like a platform where I have another AI that can use home. It could use the enterprise. It could use the Solidity Master. It could use the, as it pleases, and have its own, like a higher kind of arched brain above all these agents, and he can access agents as he pleases in a sense. But that's like future imagination here. But I have to start off in a structured kind of way, right? You know, um, yeah. So now that I said blah blah blah, let's. I find this interesting. Let's do something. A few more here. Um, Stochastic. Let's do the stochastic. Uh, Market volatility, momentum tracking. Let's do these two together. Um, Momentum tracking, title momentum. So yeah, it's been tweaked. Here, I'll read it. As an AI agent skilled in using the RSI, MACD, and volume indicator, analyze the provide data set to evaluate the trend's momentum, offer insight into the strengths of the trend, and identify possible reversal point. So, and we are in 30 minutes, I believe so. Index. So check it out quick. Okay, I'm in 30 minutes. Um, what does it look like for 5 minutes of 13 bars? Control save. It's all for experience and fun. Um, Again, this file has to be changed to visualize. Control save, and let's fetch this data. And it's loading. All right, let's check this out. 11:30 a.m. All right, this report provides analysis. Let's see. And I didn't ask it to be a TV host reporter or nothing like that. So let's take a look at it. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. Let's try that again. And I do have tiny bugs that I gotta fix with my copy because when I press copy, it recycles the page in a sense, and the brain goes out and redoes the prompt once again. So I get a double click. So I don't touch it for now. Just copy like that. That's not what I wanted to do.
Super Market Analysis Agent. Momentum Tracking Report, June 4, 2023, 11:30 a.m. This report provides an analysis of the trend momentum of the given data set using the Relative Strength Index, RSI, Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD, volume, and stochastic oscillator indicators. RSI analysis. The RSI indicates that the trend momentum is strong, with the value remaining above the 70 mark for most of the data set. This suggests that the trend is bullish and that there is strong buying pressure. MACD analysis. The MACD shows that the trend momentum is strong, with the MACD line consistently above the signal line. This indicates that the trend is bullish and that there is strong buying pressure. Volume analysis. The volume is increasing throughout the data set, indicating that there is strong buying pressure. Stochastic oscillator analysis. The stochastic oscillator indicates that the trend momentum is strong, with the %K line remaining above the %D line for most of the data set. This suggests that the trend is bullish and that there is strong buying pressure. Overall, The trend momentum is strong and the trend is bullish. However, there is a possibility of a reversal at any point, as the trend momentum could weaken and the trend could reverse. Therefore, it is important to monitor the data set closely for any signs of a possible reversal.
All right, interesting. So I'm just gonna do this quick, just to check it out a bit. We'll go into 5 minutes. So the analyst was talking about this formation of bars, and it's going into a consolidation in a sense right here. So what indicator is good for a consolidation? Well, people who don't know, it's hard. You don't know if you don't read, right? So I read a lot. I know that the Ishimoku cloud is good to detect these trends. So um, I could just leave it like that, and maybe add something about like an explanation. Um, the Ishimoku cloud. Generating momentum. What I could do maybe is just at the end, I'll just go and explain um, in easy term. Oops, terminology. What? Well, what is um, the Ishimoku? I gotta check out that written. Ishimoku cloud. Okay, that's it. Just like that. And okay, let's fix that. So it's loading. I'm gonna pause. All right. I don't know. The Ishimoku cloud is a technical analysis indicator that is used to gauge momentum, identify support and resistance level, and provide trading signals. It is composed of 5 lines, which are the Tankin-sen, the Kijun-sen, the Suku span A, the Suku span B, and the Shiku span. The Tankan-sen and the Kijun-sen are calculated using the highest high and lowest low over the past 9 periods. The Sanku span A and B are calculated using the Taikin-sen and the Kijun-sen and are plot 26 periods ahead of the current period. The Shiku span is the closing price plotted 26 periods in the past. The Ishimoku cloud is used to identify trends determining support and resistance levels and generate trading signals. It is important to note that the Ishimoku cloud should always be used in conjunction with other indicators as it is not a standalone indicator. Yeah, exactly. Like trading strategies, I mean, like that's the whole, there's like 100 indicators out there. And so, so it kind of overwhelmed um, the report here. So I'm just going to take that out here and snap at that again. So we're loading. All right. So I got my title and my date and my time. And so I'm just gonna.
This report is an analysis of the momentum of the trend in the financial data set provided. Using the Relative Strength Index, RSI, Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD, Volume, and Ichimoku Cloud indicators, we will evaluate the trend's momentum and offer insights into the strength of the trend and identify possible reversal points. Relative Strength Index, RSI. The RSI of the data set is currently at 53.7, indicating that the trend is slightly bullish. This suggests that the trend is gaining momentum, but is not yet in an overbought state. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD. The MACD of the data set is currently at 0.04, indicating that the trend is slightly bullish. This suggests that the trend is gaining momentum, but is not yet in an overbought state. Volume. The volume of the data set is currently at 463.7, indicating that the trend is slightly bullish. This suggests that the trend is gaining momentum, but is not yet in an overbought state. Ichimoku Cloud. The Ichimoku Cloud of the data set is currently indicating a bullish trend, with the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen lines both above the Kumo Cloud. This suggests that the trend is gaining momentum and is likely to continue in the same direction. Overall, the trend appears to be gaining momentum and is likely to continue in the same direction. However, it is important to note that any of the indicators could reverse and signal a potential reversal point. Therefore, it is important to continue to monitor the trend and indicators for any signs of a potential reversal.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, just to support, we're on 5 minutes. It's still this. So we're in minutes here. So it's possible that the trend can continue, right? So in 5 minutes, what would 1 minute look like? See, this is 1 minute, so it's more scattered. But the 5 minutes is actually saying it's, so you got more data compounded in the bar to be analyzed. So it's I like this. I like this. The fact that I could take different segments, um, of the market, little eagle view to a standalone 1 minute bar. um, let's, for my last one, I'm gonna have to shut the video down here. Uh, let's keep everything. Should I keep everything here? Ishimoku Cloud, momentum tracking, control pace again. I'm gonna add the TV host here. Generate task as a script for the professional TV hosts. And who likes to add comments? I don't know, like that could be fluctuating a bit, as it's not very reciprocal to ask them just give me some comments, you know. But anyways, it's for testing purpose. Let's fetch that. Yeah. All right. So straight out. Good evening. Blah blah blah. We'll see what kind of report. See if I was
Good
trying to
evening,
give them.
and welcome to the Trend Following
I'll
Report
say
for
that
June
later.
4th, 2023. I'm your host, and I'm here to provide you with an in-depth analysis of the current market trend. We'll be using a variety of indicators, including exponential moving average, EMA, simple moving average, SMA, and Ichimoku Cloud, to assess the direction and strength of the trend. Let's start by looking at the momentum tracking. We can see that the open of 27,191.88 on June 4th at 11:35 a.m. was higher than the close of 27,191.87 the previous day. This indicates an upward trend. Next, we'll look at the EMA and SMA. The EMA is currently at 27,196.09, while the SMA is at 27,193.57. This suggests that the trend is continuing to move upwards, as the EMA is higher than the SMA. Finally, let's take a look at the Ichimoku cloud. We can see that the Tenkan-sen line is currently at 27,196.03, while the Kijun-sen line is at 27,193.48. This indicates that the trend is continuing to move upwards. Overall, our analysis shows that the trend is continuing to move upwards, and is strong. We'll keep monitoring the market to see if this trend continues. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Yeah, I could surely like tweak this guy again. You always more. Um, so let's go into 5 minutes. So again, this is this area here that I'm tweaking, and as I can see, I tweaked 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. See, should we go for a big one? Like, okay, this is at 12 months for Bitcoin, and let's try that. What is this? What does that? What report does that look like? Okay, let's try that. So it's 12 months, right? M. Oh, how did it put? Sorry, I gotta. Oh, I might have to go to the docs here because which month? Uh, do they go like? Okay, go one, and you go like this month, big letter, or might not work, but I'll try it. We'll see. Um, let's go to my candlestick. That's where I am. Boom. 1 month. Which we'll see if it'll bug on me right away if I dark mode. Um, Fibonacci. Yeah, Bollinger Band. And let's keep the this here again. It's the same prompt, but this one has the host in it. This is for the video. Okay. We're into 5. Yeah. February. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're a month. It worked. Nice, nice. So it's analyzing 13 months. So it's analyzing a whole year here in a sense. So let's pause and be right back. All right. So for this segment here, let's read this up.
Welcome to the trend following report for the period of March 31st, 2022 to May 31st, 2023. I'm your host, Name, and I'm here to provide you with an in-depth analysis of the market trends over the past year. We'll be using a variety of indicators, including EMA, SMA, Ichimoku Cloud, and Bollinger Bands, to assess the direction and strength of the trend. First, let's take a look at the overall trend. We can see that the market has been on a downward trend since March 2022, with the highest point being 47,444.11 and the lowest being 15,476.00. The market has been on a slight rise since January 2023, but the overall trend is still downward. Now let's take a look at the individual indicators. EMA. The EMA shows that the market has been in a downward trend since March 2022, with the lowest point being 15,476.00. The trend is still downward, but there is a slight upward trend since January 2023. SMA. The SMA shows that the market has been in a downward trend since March 2022, with the lowest point being 15,476.00. The trend is still downward, but there is a slight upward trend since January 2023. Ichimoku Cloud. The Ichimoku cloud shows that the market has been in a downward trend since March 2022, with the lowest point being 15,476.00. The trend is still downward, but there is a slight upward trend since January 2023. Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands show that the market has been in a downward trend since March 2022, with the lowest point being 15,476.00. The trend is still downward, but there is a slight upward trend since January 2023. Overall, the market has been in a downward trend since March 2022, with the lowest point being 15,476.00. The trend is still downward, but there is a slight upward trend since January 2023. That's all for the trend following report. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you found this analysis helpful.
Yeah, okay, might as well give him a thumbs up, eh? Okay. Um, it it's very clear in a sense. It makes like by repeating these, yeah, it's uptrends. And March of last year, we all know war. So basically, this is all war zone. And when the world was like, "Oh yeah, are we actually helping them?" Because if you didn't help Ukraine, the market would keep going down, folks. Like we can't be like Trump and say who cares about them. We can't. I mean, you just let that happen. That you know how it's going to affect the world markets if we just let Putin do what he wants. I mean, the guy's crazy. You know, they're gone. They're gone cuckoo. They're the bird who flew over the cuckoo's nest. I mean, who's this? Their gangsterism trying to take over the world? Like, I'm a Russian. Oh. You know? Whoa, guys. They've been cloistered. You know, they're in the world like since the '90s. Putin's on a secret war with China. They're both in a secret war, a silent world war of whatever they're looking at. Whether what do they want? You know, I just know that they have money and they want more money. So, and they're getting old and they can't bring nothing with them. So that's a weird factor. Yeah, so wartime, and we know that it's doing better. So the market, Bitcoin is kind of sensible to whatever's happening. It cannot like not be influenced by the market. It is influenced by the market, by everything that it's inside an environment, and it's not the biggest environment. Like Bitcoin doesn't. It's huge, but it's still small. It's still very very small. You know, um, soon enough, Bitcoin could buy a country, but it can't buy the world yet, you know. So, um, yeah, so I did this video and I could keep going on and on. And I didn't even touch my candlestick master because I worked on it, but I didn't finish it completely. Well, it finished it completely. Let's finish off by candlestick. This is another one adding to strategies, So this one here, I'm using candlestick pattern and indicators. So let's see, what do I have? Trading moment tracker. So I'm adding like the MAC, the volume indicator with like a candle pattern recognition. So we are in 5 minutes. We'll try it out, see what happened. All right. So, wow. What did it give me here? It's increasing, indicating an overall bullish trend that suggests that there is a potential for a price to continue to increase. Over given time scale data, the moving average calculate using the following formula. Okay. Increase indicated overall bullish trend. increase is a two-candle reversal pattern that suggests a potential trend reversal over the given timescale of data. No engulfing pattern were identified. Okay, cool. That's what I want to know. Overall trend, the RSI and MAC indicator is increasing, indicating overall bullish trend. However, the low volume suggests that the current trend may not be sustainable. Additionally, no engulfment pattern were identified, suggesting that the trend may not be reversing. So, we can go back here. We're in 5 minutes. So, 5 minutes, 13 bars, So the analyst is and this is an equation that I'm not sure what ChatGPT was actually. It's doing something. So yeah, it actually is interesting. That's copied in my back end, so maybe I, I could actually ask them. Nah, I gotta shut this down. We're over an hour video here, and so my candlestick pattern recognition AI agent. I'd like to deepen that subject in my next video, and when I deepen that subject, maybe actually do some coding and going into the back end more. In this video, it's more like capabilities, uh, and that I'm kind of proud about where I can analyze segments like that from a year segment to down to a minute segment. Um, yeah. So if you guys folks find this interesting, yeah, cool. Always, everyone likes thumbs up, right? So, and no one likes thumbs down, but I don't care. But I like thumbs up. So, uh, peace out, folks. Till next time. Aim calm out of here.